D-Mark got that heat.
Scottie P, I don't do this shit for free, nigga.
Coming out of boot camp and going into A school was exciting. It was exciting going to A school because you were finally done with boot camp, and boot camp was an experience, you know, and it was very different, teaching you patience and discipline and all those fun things. And then going into my first command, which was the Whidbey Island, right after A school, it was nerve-wracking as well. And I say that because when I got my orders to go to the Whidbey Island, I was going on deployment like 3 days after I checked into the command. So I didn't know what to expect, and then it was deployment, and I was going to be gone for 6 to 8 months, and didn't know what to expect with that. I'd never been on deployment or been on a ship.
The Whidbey Island was my third ship. For me, every new command is always nerve-wracking. That means you never know what to expect. Everything is always different from the last place you came from. But it was also pretty cool because I was able to be back in the States for, you know, a good amount of time, because I was, you know, Cuba. Before that, I was, you know, another island.
Well, there were 340 people, you know, on the Whidbey Island, and we are a family, right? And you're all that you have, so everybody has to learn everything about the ship. And so with that, you have collateral duties that you have a commitment to, such as being a firefighter, a stretcher bearer, which is the medics, and being part of the damage control team in case there's a casualty, as far as like a hole on the ship that you may need to plug in, or there's a fire that breaks out, or somebody gets really hurt, right? Because you can't call out, or there's nobody that they can come and help, but it's not going to be as fast. So everybody kind of has to play their part.
Every day's the same day. Literally, you know what you're going to eat on Monday, you know what you're going to eat on Friday, you know what you're going to eat on Sunday. I know I'm going to get up and put on every morning. I don't think that really changed. The only thing that really wasn't the same was going to watch. Other than that, everything else pretty much, so you kind of already knew what the day was going to be like. You know, you wake up, get your breakfast, you know, do your work, go to lunch. You know what I mean? If you're lucky, you get that nap in between. Then you go to dinner, then you're off for work. You usually go to the gym or find something to do with your free time, I guess you could say. And then go to sleep, and it's literally the same thing the next morning. So you do the same thing for the whole 7 months.
You know, having people on the outside, as far as like your family, your friends on the outside, is very important, because they'll send you care packages, right, with little notes or something, so that you know that you're thought of, because you can't reach people. As far as you can reach people, but emailing, you can't do that as often, right? So you can't call somebody every day like you would if you were here on land, right? So care packages and emails, and then you have your friends on the boat. You have sailors on the boat that, you know, you're all in isolation, so you kind of help each other out and boost the morale up. My first deployment, and we were out to sea, I want to say maybe like 40 days without hitting a port, right? And that was very, very stressful, right? And there were times where you can email your family just to check on them, or call somebody, just call your family to check on them. So then you have your friends on the ship, so you just kind of rely on each other, and jokes, and play games, Monopoly. Some people play spades, some people, and then they have, and then on the ship, they also just boost morale. They'll have like ice cream nights, or what's it called? Some movie nights, bingo nights, to kind of help you deal with that, because it gets really tough, especially if you go outside and all you see is water. Like, you look to the left, you look to the right, and it's just water, and there's nobody out there but your ship. That gets really, really tough. So I am thankful for the people that I've met on the ship, because they've definitely helped me with the isolation when you can't talk to the people that you normally talk to. So then you create new friends, and you create a new family, because that's all you got for the moment.
Music. You need music. You need that.
Yeah. Yeah. Seeing these different and beautiful countries and learning about their cultures and eating their meals, it was just such an experience, and I was so glad to be able to experience that with the friends that I've made with the military and the friends that have turned into my family.
Mama always told me never be no dummy in these streets.